Yo, what's up guys? It is Josh with the Preset Bros, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super cool steel drum like pluck for this tropical house song right here. Alrighty guys, so that is the sound we'll be going over today, and if you don't want to miss out on any of our future content, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can become masters of your sound. And without any further ado, let's... Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and hear that sound soloed really quick. So just like a really tropical kind of sound, kind of reminds me of a steel drum a little bit, super cool. Before we actually get into making this, I do want to show you one thing I did in the MIDI really quick. So let's go ahead and open this up. So this was a little trick I did to help achieve this kind of steel drum type sound, and that is I actually doubled up the notes. So if you see here, I'm playing 2 notes at a time. So that was just a little trick that I kind of did there that you guys can capitalize on too. So as far as the sound goes, pretty basic. For oscillator A, we have the analog BD SYN +2 on the octave. Make sure that wavetable is cranked all the way over. And that pretty much wraps it up for A. For oscillator B, we have the saw rounded +3 on the octave +5 semitones. Make sure that wavetable position is cranked all the way over to the saw position and the level is all the way up. I also have the wind chimes on the noise, and I have the MIDI button checked and the pitch at -18 semitones. I have the level all the way down as well. I am sending oscillator A and B into the filter. I chose an MG Low 12, and I have the cutoff set to 38 Hz, the res at 10, the drive at 21. As far as shaping the sound, I'm using envelope 1, and I have a really plucky shape here. As you can see, I have the decay set to 520 milliseconds, the sustain all the way down, and the release at 1.72 seconds. Now I am modulating the cutoff here, and I'm modulating it by 47, and that's just kind of whipping it into those upper frequencies, kind of teasing you, but because it's such a plucky shape, it's pulling it right back, keeping it nice and tight. For envelope 2, I have another plucky shape. I have the attack all the way down, the decay at 8.69 seconds, and the sustain all the way down, and a little bit of release of 8.6 milliseconds. Now I am modulating a few things here. I'm modulating the wavetable by -91 and the level of the noise by 45. Now if you notice with this analog BD SYN, it starts out as a smooth sine wave, and then it kind of gets grittier as it goes along. So by modulating this, it's whipping it into the smooth sine wave, and then it's pulling it back. For envelope 3, I am modulating the level on oscillator B, and here are my settings. I have an attack of 290 milliseconds, a decay of 657, the sustain all the way up, and a little bit of release of 94 milliseconds. So for the LFO section, I'm kind of using that as a polishing section, if you will. For LFO1, I am modulating the pan here, just kind of moving it left and right in the stereo field. It is on the bipolar setting. I'm also modulating the volume on the bipolar, kind of making it quieter and louder. Make sure you have the off checked here. Make sure you have the BPM unchecked there, and then you can put your rate to 1.8 Hertz. For LFO2, I'm actually modulating the master tune, and I just made this shape here, and it's just kind of wiggling it a little bit out of tune, and we can go check at the master tune right here, and I think I just have it by 1. Yeah, so I just have that on 1. That's pretty much it, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the effects. So for the effects, I have a little bit of hyper dimension, and I have the mix to 12, and that's about it. I am finishing with a filter just on a high 24, and I'm cutting everything below 330 Hertz. That's pretty much the whole sound, guys. I did just notice I do have some third-party reverb here, so I'm going to disable that. Let's give it a listen. So, and let's go ahead and make our own reverb. So I'm going to put it on the Hall setting. We'll turn the low cut up, the high cut up a little bit, pull the size and decay down, and then we'll dial in this mix knob. And that's it. That's pretty much how I would apply the reverb right there. Alrighty guys, so that pretty much wraps up the sound for today. If there are any other sounds in this production that you want to know how to make, put a comment down below and I'd love to do a video on that for you. We also have a free gift for you guys, and that is this sound down below. So if you want to go download this sound, it is in the link in the description. Also guys, if you want the serum skin that I'm using in this video, we're doing a special on our website where if you buy any of our products, which are all $4.99, you get this serum skin completely free. So if that sounds good to you, go check that out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stick with it.